everyone, and welcome back to Math Merit. Today we are continuing with concept number 10. This was introduced to us yesterday in Algebra 1. So today we're going to learn a different step to it. Okay? This looks a little bit different but similar in a way. In this problem or equation, instead of just having our variable be in the absolute value, we're finding the absolute value for this whole problem. How are we going to do this? We're going to split it up into two different equations, okay? We're going to split it up into r minus 9 equals negative 3 and r minus 9 equals positive 3. Now, why are we doing that? We're doing that because it is the absolute value, which is the distance from 0. It's going to equal either negative 3 or 3 because they're at the same distance from 0. Now, we're going to do as we normally would, which is solve for our variable. Okay? Let's start on this side. We're going to start off by adding 9 to both sides. Cancels out, 9 cancels out right there. We are left with negative 3 and positive 9. That leaves us with a positive 6. Now, let's move on into this one. We have r minus 9 equals 3. Now we're going to be adding 9 to both sides. R is equal to 9 plus 3 is 12. Does that make sense? Let's move into the next step. Now we left off where we had the solution for r, which was 6, and another solution for r, which was 12. Now let's plug them both into our equation and see if the answer is correct or if our equation has no solution. Let's start off with this side. We're going to plug in the value 6 for r. So it's going to be 6 minus 9 is equal to negative 3. 6 minus 9 is equal to negative 3. This leaves us with the absolute value of negative 3 is equal to negative 3, which technically means 3 is equal to negative 3. On this one, we're going to be plugging in 12. Twelve minus 9 is equal to 3. Again, it gave us the same answer. The absolute value of 3 is equal to negative 3, which technically would be 3 equals negative 3, which is not true because we have a positive and we have a negative. So this equation would be considered a no solution. Now let's go in with another example. Again, an equation. We have the absolute value of c plus 3 is equal to 15. So let's take the same steps. We're going to go in with c plus 3 equals 15 and c plus 3 equals negative 15. Okay? Let's start off with this one. We're going to subtract 3 to both sides. C is equal to 12. On this side, we're going to subtract 3 to both sides. C is equal to negative 18. Those are our two solutions. Now, let's go into our next step. Now we're going to start off by plugging in both of our solutions into our equation. Let's start off with 12. Now, 12 plus 3 equals 15. The absolute value of 15 is equal to 15. That is correct. Now on this side, we're going to be plugging in negative 18. Negative 18 plus 3 is equal to 15. Now when we add negative 18 and 3, we're left with the absolute value of negative 15 is equal to 15. And we know that the absolute value, which is the distance from 0, of negative 15 is 15. This equation is also right. Does that make sense? Let's go on into your assignment. For your assignment today, I want you to follow the same exact steps that we took to solve for this equation, which is the absolute value of g plus 3 equals 1. Go ahead and use the same exact steps we just took. You're going to figure out if it has a solution or if it does not have a solution. Please make sure to include that in your notes and check your answer. If you have any questions or if you need any extra help, please don't hesitate and ask. I'm here to help. I hope you all have a very wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.